Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Font, and today we will be interpreting Jupiter conjunct Uranus. Jupiter will form a conjunction to the planet Uranus on Saturday, April 20th at 10:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I know a lot of people are aware of the upcoming palindrome week, okay? And it is funny that this aspect is peaking on the first day of that week, okay? So let's see what we have here. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, good fortune, higher education, morals, okay, philosophy, and travel, will form a conjunction to the planet Uranus, the planet of technology, rebellion, evolution, progress, and growth, okay, both in the sign of Taurus, okay, in the 11th house, home to Uranus, ruler of Aquarius, okay. So let's look at their natural relationship between the two. Jupiter as the ruler of Sagittarius in the 9th house, and Uranus as the ruler of Aquarius in the 11th house. This is 30 and 60. So that is a sextile. A sextile is all about integration, and a sextile corresponds to the air signs Gemini and Aquarius. So more, okay, Aquarian energy here. So there is going to be some level of mental stimulation, okay? It's all about integrating your needs mentally as well as physically and emotionally. But we are looking at the accidental angle here, which is the conjunction we know, okay, is associated with the sign of Aries. So that means we will be going forth with the fire, with the passion, the desire, okay, the impulse, the need to unite and harmonize the needs of both Jupiter and Uranus, okay? And so we know that Taurus is all about personal finances, family, stability, security, safety, comfort, okay? And we know that Uranus is not necessarily the opposite, but in a lot of ways it is kind of going in a different direction. And I think that they are opposites. They are, well, no, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. Okay. But for all intents and purposes, their needs are opposite. Uranus needs freedom. Uranus wants to rebel. And Jupiter is the planet of expansion, making things bigger, okay? And so Taurus energy is as a fixed sign, it's very stubborn, okay? Lazy, lethargic are some of the unhealthy qualities of Taurian energy, okay? And so the 11th house here is all about humanitarianism, okay, excuse me, okay, about society coming together with like-minded people to kind of buck the system in a way. We are going to go against what society sees as the standard, okay? And so I was meaning to do this reading sooner and totally forgot until I looked at my schedule. And I did not know that this energy was going to be such a major energy. Okay, when I did my schedule, I did this last year. So I've been planning to do this reading months ago. Okay, and so yes, I'm going to clear the table and we're going to get started. Now, Jupiter is also the planet of religion. So if you are feeling a change in your religious beliefs, or just kind of deviating from any way that you were raised, okay, consider this aspect lending its energy to that process, okay? A lot of people go and travel to different places because they want to learn about the people and oftentimes adopt, other cultural norms because it's different than how they were raised. But you have to also be careful not to go super extreme with this, okay? You can't be stubborn. You can't be closed-minded. You still have to be open, okay, to the fact that your truth is not everybody's truth, okay? Everybody has their own truth. And so you aren't here to change anyone's mind. You only have control of your own. Now, granted, some people may be drawn to you because you are so different and unorthodox and unusual that you are attracting people who are curious, okay, about you as a person, how you think, how you carry yourself in society, how you have the freedom to be yourself regardless of what anyone thinks, okay? So if you start attracting certain people, please be aware. I feel like money is also going to come up at some point. So let's just see. Okay. I feel like that was a little too much, so I'm not going to take that. I wasn't ready. And Jupiter is giving us 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. And I was going to... Well, I did 11th house, but... please note that the position of the houses are based on your location. And y'all know that I am on the East Coast in the United States. So that's why I always stress that I'm looking at this, okay, in Eastern Standard Time. It is very important that you all remember that, because in some places, okay, this aspect is happening in the second house, home of Taurus. So either way, somebody at home, okay? Somebody is at home. But here we have Jupiter with the 10th house. This is an ending, okay? We are done with the old ways of thinking. We are trying to determine our own life's philosophy. If you had a tagline, okay, some of you all may be familiar with the housewife tagline. If you had your own personal tagline for your life, what would it be? Okay, what would your tagline be? And so that is what you are working to develop, okay? And although you may be thankful for your experiences, they were kind of hard on you, trying to live up to the expectations of others or trying to be the person that they think you are, trying to live up to that, okay? And so you are done with that. No longer, okay, are you giving or lending your energy to that. And so no more overthinking, no more being overwhelmed. You are now going to be living in your own truth, okay? And it might shake up a few people, might shake up, okay, a few things. And so that is fine as long as you are strong in your convictions, okay? Like I said, we're not being too extreme. We're not, going to the church and standing up in front of everybody and saying, I don't believe in God. I don't, we're not doing all of that. We're not doing all of that, please. Okay, spare yourself the embarrassment, okay? But if there is something that you can see, because if you see here, there's an eye, okay? If you see something that others may not see, then it is only for you to see. Okay? Don't go and try to educate others on your own personal belief system. Okay? Let them do their thing, and this will allow you to attract, okay, other like-minded individuals. Okay? The Aries energy is just going to kind of motivate, okay? Get you to focus on your own personal interests and being your own autonomous being in this new state of quote unquote freedom. In the Chariot, which is perfect for the conjunction, okay? Like I said, focus. You are going to have to stand strong, okay? You got to hold on to take the reins, take control, okay, of your belief system. So, and this may even be you taking control of how you spend your money, or what it is that you possess, like materialistically, okay? You might have been saving a bunch of money, and now you're thinking like, why was I so focused on saving all this money when I can't take it with me? And so now you might feel like you want to spend it on like a community organizations, or donate some money to charity, or even if you just give $5 to the woman on the street. Okay? And so here you can see the Chariot is outside of the kingdom. So we are looking at ourselves from a different perspective. We have stepped outside of ourselves so that we can recognize and see the collective. And when I say the collective, I mean the entire human race. That is the collective that you are a part of. You're a human. You are part of human beings, okay? The human race, as they say. And so with the 11th house, you have to remember there is a thing called the morphogenetic field. I've mentioned this before in previous readings. And so the morphogenetic field is basically like when you learn something, the entire collective can feel it at the same vibration, the same frequency. It's like they learn it as well. So like a squirrel, you know, these city animals, they have learned to live with humans. They know how to cross the street. Okay. And so that is something that I guess like the first squirrel, okay, that crossed the street, the other squirrels was like, oh, we can cross the street. Like it's something that they all learned. It's now encoded in their DNA, so to speak. Okay. And so once you get this enlightenment, okay, we will all have this same enlightening experience. Okay. I don't have to experience something directly for me to learn from it. Okay. I can watch somebody else. I can see a role model. I can learn from the experience of others and take that into my own life and apply it as needed. Okay. Everything isn't always just black and white. There's always gray. Okay. But I'm glad that you're going for it. I'm glad you are willing to make the changes, because it's going to take some level of dedication and focus. Okay. And you can't do it by yourself. This is a group project. Okay. This is a group project. I think this really has something to do with the palindrome dates. I might have to do the video for that after this. But this is a group project. Are we going to get an A as a collective? Are we going to get a B? Are we going to fail? Like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And so if you see changes in government and all of those things coming up or going down, please You know where you saw it first. Okay. Uranus, what you got for me, baby? Ooh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let me, can y'all? Yeah, you can. Okay, okay, okay. You like it? I love it. Change, growth. Okay. This is a transitional period. You see? The king is dead. The pope is begging. She ignoring the problem. Okay, and the kids don't even have a clue what's going on. But you see, we don't know if this is a sunrise or a sunset, baby. We have no idea. And I will say it's a sunrise because it's a rebellion, okay? Taurus energy is stubborn. So you need the focus of the conjunction. You need the willingness of Aquarius to do something different in its own house. Okay? Uranus has to be comfortable. And Jupiter is expanding, okay? Whatever Uranus does, Jupiter is assisting. Okay? Jupiter got the assist record for the freaking year. Okay? Jupiter is giving the alley-oop, I guess is the word. Okay? And so there's going to be a lot of originality thanks to Uranus. Okay? There's going to be some rebellion. Okay? And so you might be searching for the double standards, trying to expose everyone to the truth. Okay? But don't get too radical. Okay? You can still work within the system. You can do that. And so you might push for progress in some areas that you may not have thought of before. Okay? And so let me see. What is the meaning for all of this upheaval and change? What is the point? I know you're thriving on excitement right now, and it's basically the conjunction is really putting the battery in your back to do all of this. Okay? And I would check to see where Uranus is in your birth chart, because Jupiter is going to highlight that. But please remember, Jupiter is the planet of good luck and fortune. So doing this, it's going to come out right. It's going to be everything that you have hoped it to be, as long as you don't take it too far. Okay? Don't take it too far. But you can achieve the goal that you are working toward. People might beg you, they might plead, don't do this, because it's not their truth. So they're not going to understand. And it's not for them to understand. It's not for you to make them understand. Okay? My tea getting cold. Oh, dang, look at all this major. The Magician in reverse. And so this could feel like a trick, or like someone's getting over on you, or somebody might feel like you getting over on them. But I mean, your truth is not a joke. It's not a prank. Okay? You have everything you need available to you. You have all the resources. You have the money. You have the time. You have the communication skills, okay? You have the intelligence to carry this out. As above, so below. Even if I turn the magician right side up, wand up, pointing down, guess what? Pointing up, wand down. It is like an X almost. You go this way and then you bring it this way. X marks the spot. Okay? So you have everything that you need. Okay? You are smart enough to get this done. Do not doubt yourself. That's why I say don't get lazy and lethargic because you are afraid to step out of your comfort zone, or people say, oh, well, if you do that, XYZ gonna happen. If you do that, da-da-da-da gonna happen. This is a test of faith. Okay? You have to believe that it is all going to work out. Okay? Don't get stuck trying to hold on to these attachments to things that don't matter. If you don't have that same belief system, I mean, you just don't have it. You can't fake it. You can't pretend. You can't trick yourself into believing in something that you don't. If you don't believe in Santa Claus, you can't just, it just doesn't work like that. If you don't believe in the Easter Bunny, okay, it just don't work like that. Okay? If you don't believe astrology is real, some people don't. Okay? If some people don't like tarot, it is what it is. You ain't asking them for a reading. You ain't asking to give them a reading. You not asking them about their birth chart. It has nothing to do with them. This is all about you. You've done your research. You've seen how things work in your life on your behalf. Okay? Are you with it? You with it? Okay. You hold the power to make things happen in your own life. Emperor. Yeah, I flipped it because I tried to cheat and flipped it the other way. But it's crazy. You see all this major arcana. You see how God, source, universe, Allah is working in your favor. All you got to do is let go. And the good fortune is yours. The 11th house is taking responsibility for everyone involved, for the globe, for all the people, the collective. Taking responsibility, okay? You might have some, I already told you have the power, and then boom, the emperor comes up, okay? But when you join this group, okay, to do charitable things, you might go travel and do some missionary work, okay? You might go travel with your friends, and once you get there, you end up helping somebody on the street you wasn't even anticipating. Okay? It is understanding that you are responsible for every human that you come across. Maybe not necessarily taking care of their household, but being responsible is having courtesy, being nice, okay? Allowing them to feel safe in your presence, okay? You might take on a particular role or position within the confines of this new group, okay, that you're working with. I told you it's a group project, okay? And so you are going to become the leader. People are going to follow your lead. You are going to inspire. I told you in the beginning that you are going to be attracting people who are drawn to you because of your unusual, unorthodox, eccentric ways of thinking and doing things. You think outside the box, and right now, that is what people need. Okay? No more group think. Okay? They want someone to show them something different in you, my friend, or that person. Or you're going to find that person for you. Original thoughts. Okay? That's where we are. Let me see. Let me look at these numbers. 10, which is 1. 1 here. Then you have 7. This is 13, which is 4. Then you have 4 here. But 1 plus 4 is 5. Oh, no. What I'm talking about is just 4. I don't know why I'm saying 1 plus 4. Oh, and this is the V is not even a 4. It's a 5. But okay. But 13 is 4. Okay. 7 we know is the God number. 1144. 714. 174. Knowledge. Freedom. Culture of freedom, way of life. And divine. 147. 714. Look up these area codes. Look up these different area codes. I don't know if 147 is the area code or if 174 is the area code, but I feel like 714 is the area code. I feel like 417 might be an area code. Let me know in the comments if you can. And I really hope this helps. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.